Hey guys, welcome back to another Tops episode. Now, okay, so I was making this video, right? I was, putting the list together and I realized, wait a minute. If this Pokemon Masters thing is going to work and everyone's only going to have one Pokemon each, this is going to be a problem. So I'll get to that problem maybe this video, maybe another video. We'll see how it goes. But, yeah. So, point is, characters I want in Pokemon Masters. Now, this is referring only to the games, no anime, no manga, no toys. I guess, if there's any exclusive toys. I don't know. Well, anyway, games only. So, how am I going to do this? So, even though I did say games only, I did not say mainline series only, so spin-offs are okay, and holy crap, are spin-offs okay in this. So the idea behind this is what underrated characters I want to see in Pokemon Masters. Granted, not all of them are underrated. Heck, some are rated just fine. Or overrated. We'll see. But what characters do I not expect them to release immediately that I want to be there? Because, here's the thing. Right, my favorite character of all time, and I'm pretty sure they're going to release them, sooner or later. So him being on this list is just kind of whatever. You kind of expect him to be there. Or Mallow, or Guzma, or whoever. But this characters I want to see in there, and how high to what I want to see in there for one reason or another. Okay, so let's get this going right now. Mars! Now, Mars is 15 entirely because it's the most likely character out of this entire list that they'll release sooner or later. So the most likely is going to be Mars, the Team Galactic admin. And the reason why I put Mars over my favorite character of all time is, well, my favorite, Pokemon character of all time, is because of this, right? So you see the animated trailer, you see some characters that are not officially out yet, out in the Singapore beta, whatever you call it, soft launch, right? So the animated trailer, you see Silver, and the animated trailer, you see Ariana. Heck, Ariana was one on this list, but I forgot that she was in that trailer. So, imagine this, right? You got this guy who's known for having this weird red hair, right? And you get this lady who's also known for this really bright red hair. Why not complete the theme with Mars, who also has short hair but super red? I don't know. I just feel and imagine the wait till for her to interact with Silver or Ariana, and wait a minute, your hair looks familiar. I don't know. I just feel Silver's estranged cousin should be in there as soon as possible. Just saying. Oh, and her ace Pokemon is Perugly. I mean, who else uses Perugly? So, easy choice. Yes, this is where I'm going with this, right? This is exactly where I'm going with this. And just so you know, right off the bat, there's gonna be a lot of love from Ore and a lot of love from Unova. This is gonna be it's gonna be also gonna be for more love for Battle Frontier and Gen 3 stuff. So, and the Ori games. So, okay, I'm gonna lay right now. I don't like her. The reason why she's on this list is because I wanted to pair with Delcatty, and Delcatty is the shadow Pokemon you get from her when you first fight her. Because the whole thing with Loverina, she's this super girly girl, teenage girl kind of thing. Kind of hyperactive. Well, not really hyperactive, but, the obnoxious teenage girl. That's Loverina in a nutshell. And I just feel, imagine, pairing her with Whitney. That'd be kind of hilarious. The really annoying teenage girls with pink hair. So she's on this list because of Delcatty, not because of her. I actually don't like Loverina at all. And this is kind of the stepping stone to where I'm going with this list. 13, the main character of Ore, Wes, and his partner Umbreon. Now, I could have put Espeon and it worked just as well, but you see the intro for Pokemon Coliseum, what is the Pokemon you see first? Umbreon. There you go. So, Wes Umbreon. I mean, he's a main character. He's a different main character than the rest. And speaking of different main character, number 11. Oh boy. Wes is, not your traditional main character. Used to be from the one of the two quote-unquote evil teams. But, got out of it because that stuff ain't right, bro. That's Wes. I feel like it would be kind of hyped to see Wes and Ore in general in Pokemon Masters, because the only characters we see in Masters are just some really popular characters and some not so popular characters from the main series. I just wanted to see some Ore. PBR! Yeah, we're going all the way to PBR for this one. So, one of the main, I guess, leaders, so to say, PBR, Sashay with Lopunny. And, okay, she's there because of Lopunny more than anything else. Because I want a character with Lopunny, nobody mains Lopunny. At least not that I know of. Like, I think the closest thing is, like, Flynn and Diamond and Pearl, who has Lopunny. But that's it. But he has Infernape, so, he has his Pokemon. But nobody mains Lopunny, so I want Lopunny in, and who better than this dancer girl from PBR. There you go. Also, she's on this list because I'm curious to see what would happen, like, if they were to put Sashay into the game. How they're going to handle her skin tone, because she is, like, totally white in Japanese version, but her skin is dark everywhere else. So, would she have the darker skin that the everywhere else version has? Or will it be split so that the Japanese and maybe East Asian, who cares, would have whiter skin while everywhere else has darker skin? Honestly, I'd rather have her keep the darker skin for all regions, really, considering there are a lot more darker skin characters in the series as is, Olivia. But I feel like if they're gonna show Japan like what her skin tone is everywhere else, then yeah, she's gonna be here as dark skin girl with Lopunny. And come on, who doesn't love Lopunny? Oh yeah, when I say spin-offs, I really mean spin-offs. Well, what better spin-off than the main character of Pokemon Conquest, who I will only refer to from this point forward as Azai, because that's the main, I guess, inspiration of where the character comes from. I don't know where his last name is. I know his first name is Azai, so I'll only refer to him as Azai for this video. It's part of Pokemon's Glaceon instead of, let's say, Eevee. The problem is that how are we going to work the evolutions in? Because, Eevee's kind of a really common Pokemon in general. So, and there's lots of characters who would main Eevee or an evolution. Like, for example, I don't know whether to put, like, the main girl in Pokemon Let's Go, where she had partner Eevee. Like, I know that's not going to evolve at all, but what about other characters with evolutions? Or who has Eevee, but doesn't have any other options for Ace Pokemon. So, and I put Glaceon specifically because of one thing. Nobunaga is a dragon user, and Silver doesn't exist yet at the time, so I was thinking maybe have his evolution be the one that could easily beat Dragon, because that is Nobunaga's main type. And here's another thing, right? Technically, Azai's Ace Pokemon is Arceus, and that ain't happening. I'm not going to put legendary Pokemon on this list. Unfortunately, it's going to be inevitable because Gladion exists. But I'm not going to put Arceus into this character that I'm pretty sure no one's going to know about. So, let alone like the most legendary of Pokemon, or is he mythical in this case? I think it's a mythical now. I forget. Who cares? I'll call him legendary. Anyway. No, I'm putting an evolution on him, so Glaceon, which makes more sense given who he's up against. Plus, Glaceon in Pokemon Conquest is probably the latest you can get to evolve an Eevee, because you need to go to the Ice Place, which is like almost near to the end of the game. So it would imply that Azai had Eevee as an Eevee for most of the game, and only then, when he's trying to prepare for Nobunaga, he evolves Eevee to Glaceon. Hey, believe it or not, this is actually exactly what I did in Pokemon Conquest. So I knew this was going to happen, so I wanted to evolve the Glaceon, because I actually like Glaceon, Ice type. But, and I knew it was going to be a bit of an issue, because, well, it's near the end of the game. But it paid off. I'm going to say it paid off. Number 10, the Shadow Triad. Oh boy. Dude, those guys look super cool. I mean, I know they're like pretty like minor antagonists, and there's 3 of them, but we're only gonna put 1 in there because, you know, or maybe have like on their sync pair story, the 3 of them show up, but only 1 of them actually does the battle. But then again, like, you wouldn't know which one because they look exactly the same, so for all we know, it could be all 3 of them, but only 1 of them at a time, but we don't know about that. We don't know which one. And their Ace Pokemon's B-Sharp, all their Ace Pokemon's B-Sharp, so it's much easier on my end to put them in the list. And plus, B-Sharp's a really cool freaking Pokemon, so, and to my knowledge, nobody has claimed the B-Sharp yet, so, again, much easier on my end to put, you know, B-Sharp on this list for the Shadow Triad. Number 9, the character I have probably one of the most confusing issues, Usein and Hypno. Now, okay, legit, I want this guy in this game. Okay, I want this guy in this game. He's pretty cool. He's not very popular, and he's kind of important to the story, especially in regards if you actually want to get Suicune. So he's kind of important to the story. But the problem is the Ace Pokemon. Here's the thing. He only uses 3 Pokemon, right? He only uses Electrode, Haunter, and Hypno. Electrode's taken by Surge. Well, technically this is Voltorb, but I think you can go to Electrode. Haunter, actually, Gengar's taken by Agatha, and unless, like, the Haunter's not going to evolve, that'd be kind of weird. And then there's Hypno, who's Ace Pokemon of Faba. And Faba is currently not confirmed for the game yet, but I'm pretty sure he will be sooner or later. And Hypno will be given to Faba. So that leaves, what are we going to give to Usein? Are we going to give him Suicune? Probably, because if Brandon is going to be in this game sooner or later, he has to have a Reggie in his team, because that's all he only uses legendary Pokemon. Okay, I'm not gonna put this yet. Different video. I'm gonna put a different video. That's an issue for a different video. Point is, I want him in the game, but I'm not sure what Pokemon to give him. So I'm gonna give him the Pokemon that a character hasn't claimed yet. So, since Faba is not confirmed yet, I'm going to put the Hypno to Usein and give someone else to Faba. Okay? Okay. Moving on. Darok and Staraptor! Okay, okay, so here's the thing, right? Barry has Piplup, which can go to Empoleon, right? Empoleon's actually Darok's Ace Pokemon? But since, you know, Barry also, like, main Staraptor, like, regardless of who you choose, I was, if it were me, I would switch Empoleon with Staraptor, but the thing is that Barry's, is the main rival of 4th Gen, kind of has to have a starter, so that leaves Darok with Staraptor. There you go. And the other Pokemon he uses is, Gallade. However, Wally's confirmed, and what other Pokemon are we going to give to Wally? So, I'm saving Gallade for Wally, and giving Staraptor to Darok. Because no other option, I kind of want this guy. He looks super cool. I like this guy. And of course, we're not done with Frontier Brings, but that's for the number 6 in this spot. Anyway, moving on to 7. Oh yeah, PBR reps. Oh my goodness, when it comes to PBR reps, like, this dude's probably the most notable PBR rep, like, in general, because most of the actual characters are just reskins of the character template, but with a Pokemon costume. And then there's Sashay, and then there's Mysterio, the final boss, but I don't know what to give him because they all use legendaries and starters. No. Joe uses starters. And Mysterious Legendaries. And Charon for some reason. Okay. Joe has Spinda on this case because the whole point of Joe is that he's kind of this everyday guy, an average Joe. So I was thinking, average Joe, what kind of average Pokemon that he has in his team that would work all the way he uses mostly starters? Oh, yeah, Spinda. Yeah, Spinda. So, the idea behind it is that, first of all, he has a cool theme song. I want his theme song in. And he looks pretty cool, but, you know, more than meets the eye, so to say. And Spinda, well, it's kind of average, just kind of whatever Pokemon, but, you know, the whole patterns and stuff. You know, there's more to Spinda than what you think you see, more than meets the eye. Insert Transformers theme here. Insert the touch here. Anyway. Okay, but the point is, Joe will be pretty hype. Even if it's Spinda, it'll be pretty hype. Like, legit, it'll be pretty hype. I would like to use Joe, even if he sucks. I kind of want to see him in this game, just saying. Number 6, Dolly from the Frontier Brains. Oh yes, all of the yes. Oh, can I touch her hair, man? I really love this girl. She looks pretty hot. Granted, not as hot as Lucamine, but she's up there. She's kind of one of those forgotten waifus of Pokemon, just mostly because she's a Frontier Brain. So, just so you know, this is the last Frontier Brain, okay? The last Frontier Brain we're gonna mention, and yeah, I think Dahlia, yes, I want her in. Her Pokemon I'm gonna give her is Togekiss. Again, because of all the other Pokemon are taken, except for Ludicolo, but saving it for a big reveal for later. But Togekiss, because no one's playing Togekiss, surprisingly enough. Togepi line's pretty popular, and surprised no of those trainers taking Togekiss as ace Pokemon yet. Weird. So anyway, hot Pokemon, popular Pokemon, done. Instant top tier character right there. Oh, yep. When I say all the spin-offs, I mean all the spin-offs. I have, taken into account every single spin-off, including the Pokemon trading card game, The Game. And I'm including Nikki, the club master of the Pokemon trading card game, The Game, for Game Boy, with Executor. Now, real facts, okay? Facts. That game is not very popular. I get it. Pretty fun, though. Not very popular. And also, to be honest, I like Amy more. But then that's because he's the easiest club master and just easier to, I guess, train yourself with. I guess. But if I were to put Amy, her ace Pokemon would have to be Seaking. Entirely because either Blastoise, Lapras is already taken, or Seaking. So the idea is, I want to have the trading card game characters, by the way, a Pokemon that they have used within their respective games, even if it's just cards. But dude, imagine the story that will come with it, right? Imagine if, a character from the trading card game universe suddenly actually using them in, Pokemon Masters similar to the main series, they'll be completely confused, have no idea what's going on, don't know how everything works. And then suddenly she has this real-life Executor, well, real life in her universe, in the universe. A real-life Executor right next to her, and that'd be kind of interesting, but she doesn't know how to actually battle, right? So, I'm thinking, whatever story they're going to give her, whatever line they're going to pick her, it's going to be pretty interesting, for real. I think that having, a complete out-of-universe character, or a complete, out-of-the-loop when it comes to battles character comes in, already, just being a Pokemon trainer with a Pokemon that you previously thought was just a card game, and then actually doing stuff with it. So, Nikki's personality, for those who don't know, she's the kind of character, think Erica, except Erica is not sleeping on such, so she's researching things all the time. So, she's kind of this, kind of a researcher type of girl, but that just kind of goes away most of the time, does other things, rather than the things she's meant to do. So, that's the kind of character Nikki is. And I think she's a better character than Amy is. Amy is just like kind of a whatever girl. So I think that Nikki would be the better personality-wise to fit into Pokemon Masters. Four and 3 are basically the same character. Anthea and Concordia from, Black and White. Now, because they don't actually use Pokemon, I was considering maybe I could use their anime interpretations to pick a choice for Pokemon, but one of them is a Gardevoir, and as much as I love Gardevoir, Diantha has her hostage. So, I'm gonna have to change it up a bit. I was thinking, right? What if I use another, Pokemon pair, like a Pokemon that kind of like counterparts to each other, and use it, for theming. And I'm thinking Anthea should have Whimsicott. So that, because they look like the Aroma Girl, trainer class, if you ask me. Especially her. Anthea kind of looks like a Flower Girl, and Concordia even more so. But I was thinking maybe they should have the grass, those grass Pokemon. I just feel like it'll be very interesting. However, Concordia aside, I think that her design is better. I just think her design is better. And I'm picking Lilligant. Because surprisingly nobody's taking Lilligant. I'm actually legit surprised. Unless Lusamine gets Lilligant, which I think she can have Beware, then I probably change the option a little bit. I don't know. But I don't know to who. Sock and Throw? Pfft, no. I was thinking maybe, if Lucida's gonna go in, if she's not taking Nihilego, she might take in Beware. And then maybe Lilligant some other option. But I kind of want Anthea Concordia to have Whimsicott, Lilligant, respectively. And I guess you can say these two options are my N option, because they're the closest characters to N in the game, even more so than Ghetsis. So I kind of want them in the game to show that, yes, they'll score in the game, even though they're not battlers. They're here to help out N with whatever it is he's planning. Or just helping out N because they're kind of like a brother to him, to them. That's what I'm going with them. Number 2 is a Poke Waifu that I've basically shafted for Lusamine. Fennel! I still love Fennel's design. I still love Fennel's, I guess her faces, her expressions, that sort of thing. And she's a smart scientist, a smart girl, long-haired, dark-haired girl, and her expressions. Musharna. But here's the problem. Here's the problem with adding Musharna. Even though Musharna is literally her only option, what about Bianca? Because here's the thing. If Bianca's not getting a starter, since the Gen 5 starters are kind of bloated already, since there are too many Gen 5 characters, it's going to be quite bloated, so you can't just have multiple Snivies, Oshawotts, Tepigs. So, what are we going to give to Bianca if we're going to give Musharna to Fennel? Since, the whole Bianca's Muna, having a little tiny story arc. Yeah, so I think that it would make sense for Bianca to have Musharna. But because Musharna is the only option for Fennel, that's kind of odd. Insert Riley problems here, again, different video. But yeah, I just want Fennel in the game, and Musharna's the only option. I was going to give her no. That's already a bloated option. Some other sleep-based Pokemon, I guess. Komala, maybe? What, maybe? But it would not make sense for her though. Alright, number 1. Yep. Okay. Easy option. Enough said. The best character in Coliseum. The best character in XD. Arguably the best character in all Gen 3. This boy. This guy. Surprisingly, no one was taking Ludicolo. Except maybe Dahlia, but guess who's more important, bruh? Mirror B! Hashtag bring up Mirror B. Heck, I'm legit surprised of all the fan like suggestions for Mirror B. Like whenever like Pokemon Masters is brought up on Twitter, I see a lot of hashtag bring back Mirror B. A lot more bring back National Dex, surprisingly enough, but they're gonna block that hashtag. So, yo, bring back Mirror B, man. Just give this guy like if you can give one spin-off character, just straight up one spin-off character at the entirety of every game that the Pokemon Company has given license to. This dude. Like, find a way, bring Mirror B here. Bring us Ludicolo, make him dance. Just let the show begin with him. Okay, that's it for this freaking video. So, see you guys later for maybe I'll talk about that problem I have with all those Ace Pokemon being overlapped. Or some other toss episode. We'll see.